Well, thank you for inviting me over today, and almost everybody knows me except this couple that I just met here. And I am Ann Rymel, and I'm represented the In It to Win It with FirstBank, and I'm so appreciative. And I had a really good time, and I met these great people here. They're wonderful, and my car has been acting up. I went through the FirstBank window, and I asked for an application. She's like, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "You're going to have to live in this car." And I said, "So, if I can win a car, I'm going to do it, you know." So I did, and I put my application in, and that evening I was actually fixing to walk out the door to go to church. And Mark Day called me, and he said, "We'd like to have an interview." And I went to church, you know, and I was like, "Mama, they're calling me, you know," and my girls and all that. And so I went up there the next morning, and they told me that, you know, they was looking at my application. And when he told, because I don't have internet out in the country much, you know, my mom has a little, but it don't work half the time. So I didn't know what everything was about, you know, about what all you was gonna have to do. So they told me, and when Mark told me and Kobe, like, it started on March 12th, and that's my son's 22nd birthday. And I told them, "I can't do it." And they're like, "What's the matter?" And I was to appear in jury duty on March 13th that morning. So I went down through there, and they're all like, "What's the matter?" And here come my dear friend Barry Savage. We used to be neighbors out at One Creek. And he said, "I'm calling the judge." And so he called the judge, and it was another miracle meant for me to get in it. It was closed that week because of the spring break. So anyway, I didn't have to worry about that, and I made it through it. And I've been single for 21 years. I've raised 3 daughters and a son by myself, and I have 4 grandchildren. I have 4 granddaughters and 1 grandson. They range from 11 to 5. So anyway, God has blessed me. He's brought me through many things in life, and I just appreciated this, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm happy with all what I come out with, and thank everybody for the support and love and all that. So.
Can you tell us about the Friday night? Because I haven't heard. I knew you had a parade, but I'd like to hear about Friday night.
My daughter Ashley, she turned 31 on Tuesday. She's my oldest daughter, and she come over there, and my mom, and I was just about to thirst for my Diet Coke, you know, because I was very limited in what I drank. I didn't drink very much. You can ask him or eat. He was like, "Joanne, are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yes." Well, I wanted to get over there to Dairy Queen and get me a Diet Coke with ice, you know. And so she got me over there with just about 4 cars in front of us. So anyway, you know, well, my mom, she just kept calling, like, "What are you doing?" You know, and I thought, "What is going on, Mom? You don't call me like that." So we just got her Diet Coke, and we made our way. And then my daughter, Mom was still calling, and I said, "We're coming up here at Center Point." We got up there, and then my daughter stopped out here in the middle of the road at Bailey Feed and started flashing her lights, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I seen all them highway patrols and all that. It was such a surprise. I didn't know nothing about that, and I was so appreciative. And I got down there, and there was people hooping and hollering, and then that table fixed up. I like $2 and some change, having $800 in that jar.
Wow.
And that didn't count gift cards, baskets of perfume and bath stuff, and on and on and on. And still, some anonymous person sent me a dozen roses. And here I was trying to win the car for my 50th birthday present. That's on April 6th. So anyway, somebody sent me a dozen roses, and that's the first dozen roses I've ever had in my life. At 50 years old, you might as well say. So it's just been, and yesterday when I went to get my newspaper, I get it at the office. They're like, "You don't pay for your paper, you have a year on us." So that was another surprise. And this is a surprise, having, you know, Kobe and Evie here today. I didn't know they was coming, of course. I've had a lot of fun with this. A lot of body aches, but anyway, I'm getting worked out. Anybody else got any questions or anything?
What was the most exciting part for you throughout the week and the worst part for you
Well,
throughout the week?
the most exciting was when I finally won 3 hours out of the car. I thought I was never gonna win car checks. I mean, I was like, please, please, please. And then, the other was when I got stuck in the back seat, me and them two men for 20-something hours. Oh, knee, would it just go like this, you know, just like it had something poking it. And them guys, you know, you can see us in there. And that was the worst part. And then when I got to get out, it's still, you know, your body's still kind of tense, you know. Mama's like, your back's all slumped over, you know, when I got out. But anyway, I made it through, and it was an experience of a lifetime, and like I said, I'm honored to be chosen and to honor everyone in Bush County, and I've been here soon to be 50 years, and I had never left.
So tell us the lowdown on farmersonly.com.
When I announced that was it, my business on the internet was over when I left that car. So I don't know what, I did have a lot of replies, but there was a crazy guy on there, and they had to put up a sign or whatever they do, you know, to ban him off. I don't know what he done, but he sent like 7 messages, and I don't know what kind of messages they was. So I'm sure they weren't very nice, but that's it. No, I'm not looking for a husband. I think I did pretty good for 21 years. If God wants me to have a husband, he'll send me a husband.
Well, it might have been good farmers.
Everyone that we like the looks of, they didn't put their name on there. There was one just right out of Hugo that looked like he'd be my type. And he was a farmer, and no cowboy and all that, but no name.
But no,
You said your internet days are over, but, you know, you've become pretty popular with
I
on
know.
Facebook. Are you gonna keep a Facebook account open?
I don't know, I'll just have to see. I'm gonna just kind of wait and see what I've got. My 50th birthday's coming up. I heard I might get some more surprises, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Her Facebook is still open though.
I know,
It's
it's right
still
there.
open.
But anyway, that's what my mom said. You need to get on it, but I'm not getting back on Farmers Only. That's it. That we passed off
hilarious.
probably 4 hours of that silly thing.
Yeah.
Plus my night interview
Yeah.
with Colton and her about my skunk. It was entertaining, and it was fun, and it passed off our time. So that's why I didn't complain about it. But thank y'all for everything again.
Yep.
You represent us well.
Thank you
You
very
did.
much.
You really did.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
fell in love with you from all over the place.
Right.
So you should be proud of how you
I'm
handled it.
proud for that, and then me being the oldest at that and making it through too, you know, because I mean, I was just like, but I didn't never want to get out, you know. I wish some other ones would have got out. Me and Colton, we was gonna have, cause he'd bet on me like I was gonna be gone, you know.
Yeah.
And he checks on me every day, and he's a precious guy.
Yep.
He is a precious guy, you know, so.
You can tell that from the comments, because we all of us that know you, I mean, we all know how sweet and what a sweet spirit you have, but you could tell from the comments that everybody else could.
Right, and when he,
Tell that about you.
when that
And
Kobe
Gil's.
teamed us up, I knew that'd be the best, we'd be the best team, you know, because we both kind of relied, you know, on the country. I didn't know anything about the other ones, you know.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, he was, I think, kind of country, or he seemed like he was anyway, you know. But I just, I had fun, and I'm looking forward to the next time to see who's the next ones to do it. It's not gonna be me though, I'm not gonna stand up anymore.
Well, I don't think the FirstBank could have picked a better person to represent our town than you.
Oh,
I agree.
thank you, thank y'all.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Maybe you can be their coach next
Yeah.
year. You can
I'm
give
still
them
waiting, you know.
some pointers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll be there, and I still might get a new car. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anything last you want to say?
Say bye.
Yeah.
Don't forget me on my birthday.
All right. April 6th. We all know April 6th.